Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special Sunday edition of Cryptocurrencies for Dummies. I'm your host, Solo. And today, Bitcoin on, my bad. On September 24th of 2017, Bitcoin is at $3,671.93. Bitcoin Cash, $422.35. And Ethereum is at 283.52. And of course, my favorite right now that I'm investing in, Litecoin 4782. Before we get started, get you some Litecoin because that's the one, baby. That's the one right now. I'm buying Litecoin like there's no tomorrow. Okay, I'm lying, but you get the point. You get the point. So I know a lot of people are watching football right now, and the Vikings just scored a touchdown. But you know what? I figure, while you're watching football, why not do something productive? Why not check what's going on in the Bitcoin market? So while there's halftime, some downtime, I decided, you know what? Let me do this. I just got done hitting the gym. I know you guys don't care about any of that, but I'm just letting you know my thought process, okay? Now, for those of you who are wondering who the hell am I, once again, my name is Solo. I'm a disciple of Ian Balinas as well as Trevin James. I'm a small guy, okay? I'm not a big guy when it comes to the cryptos. I'm a small guy, but this is the journey from a small fish to a big whale. So you guys who are watching this will see this. But I wanted to share this article here today with y'all. Cryptocurrency still a long journey ahead, and I wanted to just, read this article and see what you guys thought of it. And this article is by Cointelegraph, excuse me, cointelegraph.com. There still needs to be a lot of development and scaling work done in order for Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, to overtake existing financial systems. Explained Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin in an interview with prominent venture capitalist investor Naval Ravikant at the Disrupt SF 2017 conference hosted by TechCrunch. And shout out to Ian because his ass was there at that conference. I saw the Snapchats. Shout out to him. Before delving into the scalability issues of Bitcoin and Ethereum, it is important to acknowledge that scaling decentralized blockchain networks is far more difficult than expanding centralized systems. Let me repeat that again. This is an interesting statement. Before delving into the scalability issues of Bitcoin and Ethereum, it is important to acknowledge that scaling decentralized blockchain networks is far more difficult than expanding centralized systems. With permissioned or closet networks like Visa and PayPal, it is relatively easy and less expensive to become more flexible and serve billions of users. Okay. And that's where the market is heading to in the future, I believe, because as more people start using it, you'll actually be able to use it more as a currency than just as buying it or trading it. But Bitcoin and Ethereum focus on security and prioritize decentralization by operating on top of the blockchain, a transparent ledger which processes and facilitates the transfer of data. Scaling solutions that have been in, integrated into Bitcoin and Ethereum and alternative technologies. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. See, when I do this live, I don't get redos, but let me read it again. Scaling solutions that have been integrated into Bitcoin and Ethereum and alternative technologies, which are currently being developed by the open source development communities of the two. Blockchain networks are unprecedented with the development of on-chain, off-chain, and two-layer solutions. Developers are attempting to optimize the way the blockchain network processes transactions and smart contracts. Now, for a lot of you guys who are not familiar with blockchain, I made a video on that before, but I will make a separate video on blockchain technology, which basically it's because of the blockchain technology which makes Bitcoin, Ethereum, and my favorite right now, Litecoin. I'm telling you guys, get you some Litecoin. And for those of you who don't even have a wallet, you can click the link. If you sign up through Coinbase, and you know, you put $100 into it, you get $10 worth of free Bitcoin by using my promo link. So yes, a shameless plug. I don't give a hoot because YouTube is not paying me to make this video. So damn right, I'm gonna plug myself shamelessly into this. But a lot of people don't understand blockchain technology and Bitcoin technology. And here's the funny part: you can talk to somebody who is knowledgeable with stocks, penny stocks, right? Everybody loves penny stocks, right? You can talk to somebody who is knowledgeable with real estate, but as soon as you start talking about blockchain, cryptocurrencies, ledgers, they look at you like, exactly. It's like a foreign language to people. And so all I'm saying is this: make sure that you do your research. And by the way, let me get the disclaimer out because I almost forgot. I am not a financial advisor or guru. Once again, I'm a small fish on the journey to becoming a big whale. And I've got some mentors in the game who are well known and more popular than me. I'm just a small fry. My channel is for the small fish trying to expand to become big fishes. Now, I know a lot of you guys been asking me about doing ICOs. We got to get there first. But first, I want to, you know, right now, my job is, you know, what I want to do is give people the information. If you want ICOs and all of that stuff, we can certainly do that. And also, I do have a couple ICO posts on my Patreon that I don't really share, but it's my Solo TV 84 Patreon. For those of you who are interested in I got other content there as well, but that if you want ICO stuff, you want to see my spreadsheet that I got from my mentor Ian Bellina, you're certainly more than welcome because my spreadsheet is not for free. So here we go. The development of scaling solutions itself is already difficult, but reaching consensus among developers, miners, users, businesses, and node operators, it's also a real challenge. For instance, it took the Bitcoin community and industry over a year to implement the Bitcoin core development teams, segregated witness, SegWit, which so far has demonstrated successful scaling of the Bitcoin network. Okay. As Buterin explained, and I can never say these Russian guys' name, and no disrespect to Russian guys, Bitcoin is currently processing a bit less than 3 transactions per second. Whoo! Let that sink in. Bitcoin is currently processing a bit less than 3 transactions per second. What does that mean? Even though they're trying to make it sound like it's slow, but that means it's being used. And if it goes close to 4, it already at peak capacity. Ethereum has been doing 5 per second, and it goes above 6, then it's already at peak capacity. On the other hand, Uber, on average, does 12 writes per second, PayPal several hundred, Visa several thousand. Major stock exchanges, tens of thousands. And IoT, you're talking hundreds of thousands per second. So what he's talking about is increasing the speed and the processing speed. For Bitcoin and Ethereum to surpass Visa, PayPal, and stock exchanges in terms of processing volume and scalability, developers must come up with innovative, efficient, and robust scaling solutions. If Ethereum and Bitcoin evolve into a multi-trillion-dollar financial and blockchain networks, the current framework and scaling solutions will not be sufficient. I'm glad they see, guys. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. You know, the technology is still new. I mean, these people are always harping on the technology and how it's this and how it's that. The technology is still evolving. You know, the technologies are still evolving with Bitcoin. Oh, hold up. Grand Admiral. Let me read what he says real quick. ICOs are really risky. Made a lot more trading on fundamentals. Not way up, but 50% gain so far. Grand Admiral, I'm glad you brought up ICOs, initial coin offerings. For those of you who are not familiar with that, that's where you can buy them on pre-sale. A lot of people have asked me what is my strategy, and I probably will talk about that in another video. It's not that I'm not a fan of ICOs, but as a small fish, okay, my focus is buying more currencies that are already out there. You know, like I said, I'm buying a lot of Litecoin. I'm a fan of Ripple because it's still low. Can't go wrong with Bitcoin or Ethereum because you need Ethereum to buy altcoins. And it's not that I'm not a fan of ICO, but if you're a small fish like myself, what do I mean by small fish? Okay, when I say small fish, I'm talking about you're not putting thousands of dollars in per transaction. You know, if you're spending $100 or $50 on buying your coins, that's a small purchase. Now, some people might say, "Oh, that's a lot," but you got guys that are spending 10, 20, 30,000 at a transaction. That's a whale. Well, some people might say millions. I get it, but still, 10, 20, or $30,000 in buying cryptos. That's a big chunk of change. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge purchase. So for me, as a small fish, my strategy is very simple. I buy and I hold. I don't buy and flip or pump and dump. I buy and I hold. My method is more long term, and I've said this in other videos before, but I want people to understand that because you know you're trying to build up your portfolio. You got to be wise about it. You know, you can't be an idiot. You know, you can't be an idiot. That's all. Right, Grand Admiral? Grand Admiral says precisely. And shout out to Grand Admiral. A lot of people don't know, but he's on the Negro Manosphere. I believe he's the financial advisor on the Negro Manosphere. That's a website, and he has talked about cryptos as well. So congratulations to him. I believe that cryptocurrencies in that particular field, the manosphere, is not talked about enough. You know, I mean, they talk about everything under the sun, but they don't talk enough about cryptocurrencies. And I think that people need to be aware of it because there'll be a time where 10, 15 years from now, everybody's going to be using cryptos. Everybody. And for people who've heard about it, you're going to really hit yourself on the head, Harry Potter style. Yes, I did say Harry Potter because I'm a nerd like that. You're really gonna hit yourself in the head like Harry Potter because you're thinking to yourself, man, I heard about this crypto back in 2017 on a channel called Crypto for Dummies, and now in 2021, there's cryptocurrency ATMs everywhere. You're really gonna hate yourself. Okay? In the words of my other mentor, I am Ball, be enlightened, be wise. All right, let me go back to the article. I'm sorry for that. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum are targeting the development of on-chain and off-chain solutions. Famously, Coinbase co-founder Fred Ishram noted in an analytical blog post that Ethereum network must improve by a factor of 100-fold in regards to scalability just to serve decentralized applications with millions of users. There already is a lot of institutional hype in the space and just public hype. So when you have Vladimir Putin having known what blockchains and Ethereum are, and Paris Hilton going out promoting ICOs on Twitter, and let me just be clear, when Paris Hilton is promoting ICOs on Twitter, it's somebody who paid her to do it. I mean, are we all going to pretend that Paris Hilton, okay, the same Paris Hilton, okay, that Paris Hilton she is familiar with ICOs? Hell no. Somebody paid Paris Hilton a nice sum, probably of ICO tokens or whatnot, to promote their ICO. Okay, make no mistake. There's no way Paris Hilton is out. Maybe Paris Hilton knows about ICOs, but I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure one of these companies cut her a nice check and she said, "Sure, I'll promote your company." But the reason why a lot of this hasn't materialized into action yet is precisely because some of these technical obstacles that make blockchains work okay for niche use cases, but not really work for mainstream use, explained Boutron. Okay, and I'm glad he brought that up. This is what it's about. The reason why a lot of people are hesitant about Bitcoin is because a lot of people are sheep, Grand Admiral. I hate to say it, but a lot of people, they're not going to do something or follow something until it's popular, until it's cool. If you're watching this video right now, you are a trendsetter. If you have money in cryptocurrency right now, you are a trendsetter. You are a futurist. What does that mean? That means you're a leader. You are ahead of the pack. Anybody who knows about cryptos and is invested into cryptos in any capacity, whether you have $50 in a freaking Jack's wallet or you got 500 grand in your Blockfolio or Block Info wallet or whatever wallet, You are a futurist. What do I mean by futurist? It means that you are ahead of the game. Because when Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are able to be used in the mainstream at a conventional level, and it already has happened. I mean, if you go to like Ian showed me when Ian sent me a picture when he was in Montreal, they had a Bitcoin ATM. When that becomes more popular, when you can pull up at your local Burger King or McDonald's and use Bitcoin or cryptos to pay for it, that is mainstream. Now, some of you already heard the video I made about Burger King looking into the Whopper coin. Yes, Burger King in Russia are looking to create their own cryptocurrency. When cryptos go mainstream, you're going to see a bubble or a boom of cryptos that you have never seen before. And I'm just like, you hear the excitement in my voice, it's because, man, if you can, it's a beautiful thing, man. And it's all about time and being patient. That's what it's all about, time. It's all about time and being patient. Grand Admiral, man, we might have you hop on the stream, man. Let me know if you want to hop on, man. Be an impromptu guest. Okay. He further emphasized that Ethereum foundations and developers in the open source community are working very hard to introduce scalability solutions, plasma sharding, and Metropolitan only a few of scaling solutions that Ethereum developers are actively testing to implement. Okay, now let me break it down. What does that mean? All this stuff in layman terms for my people who don't understand any other terminology that I just used. What it simply means is that cryptocurrency still has a long journey to go in regards to becoming popular mainstream. That's what we're talking about in this article. And right now the scalability issue of Bitcoin is the fact of how you are able to process it. You know what I mean? Mining Bitcoin takes a lot of energy to do that. Mining Bitcoin and cryptos take a lot of energy, takes a lot of power, energy to do so. So what does that mean in layman terms for my beginner who is scratching his head right now? What it means is that, right now when it comes to mainstream popularity, cryptocurrencies have a long way to go. A long way to go. Now, Grand Admiral, I know you got to do something, but what is your thoughts in regards to what I just said? Does cryptos have a long way to go? And where do you see cryptos 5 years from now in regards to the mainstream as with the technology evolves? I'm very curious to get you guys' feedback on this because I already told you guys mine. So we'll wait for Grand Admiral to respond. And while he does, I'm just going to go on the cryptocurrency market cap.com website. I check this website every day, and just like my mentor Ian says, always look at the top 100 cryptocurrencies and do your research on them. He always tells me that. Now, and then, whichever coin you like, do that. Now, the coin I'm looking at right now is Verge. That's the coin I'm looking at right now. It's very cheap. Get you some Verge. And then with my strategy, I buy and I hold. I buy and I hold. Now I know that some of you guys like to pump and dump and do the ICO. I buy and I freaking hold. Okay, like I'm buying a lot of Litecoin. That's all I'm Litecoin right now. I'm getting Litecoin out the bazooka. I'm telling you, man. I'm getting Litecoin, man, whenever I can, because Litecoin is it, baby. Because okay, you gotta understand. When I first bought Litecoin, it was at $30, right? Then Litecoin went all the way up to 90. Gorgeous. Then this mother beep from JP Morgan and China's ICO debacle dropped the price back down to 33. So yeah, I'm gonna buy more Litecoin. Now, if I would have been a noob like some of you guys and panicked and sold my Litecoin, I probably would have been out of my profits. I'm not panicking. I'll buy it when it's low and it'll go high again. Why? Because that's the nature of the game. You have to study the charts. Make yourself educated when it comes to the charts, guys. The charts never lie. For people who know what I'm talking about, they understand that Bitcoin goes up and down, up and down, up and down. You know, it's kind of like a woman. It's kind of like Oprah Winfrey. Remember when Oprah used to gain weight, lose weight, put the weight back on, lose weight? It's exactly the same thing. That's what cryptocurrency is. Sometimes it goes high, then sometimes it goes low. Sometimes it goes high, then sometimes it goes low. And when it goes low, that's when you got to buy, baby. I'm getting that Litecoin. Get that Litecoin. Get that Ripple. Get that Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin is at 3,700. A lot of you guys are freaking out. No, I'm loving this. Why? I'm a small fish. I'm going to buy. So when it goes to 6,000 in 3 or 4 weeks from now, I'm going to be like, yeah. You hear the excitement in my voice, right? I'm telling you, man, I'm not. Look, I've been doing this not that long as some people, but I see the trends, man. You know, Grand Admiral says you can't predict the future, but I certainly believe that cryptos in some form will be in the mainstream, especially internationally. When I lived in China, I used WeChat to pay for almost everything. It was linked to my bank account. Cryptos will probably make such transactions even more efficient. And I agree with Grand Admiral. You know, the ICO ban really took a hit. You know, Bitcoin really took a hit with the ICO ban. But, you know, there's a lot of fraudulent ICOs out there. So I understand why China is hesitant about ICOs, because you have some ICOs that are front for people just to take your good hard-earned money. And so I certainly understand what's going on. But anyway, guys, listen, hit the like button on the stream. And also let me know what type of content you guys want to see. This is still a new channel. Once again, the emphasis is on the beginner investor who wants to get his, feet wet. But this is for you guys, man. Bitcoin Cash, we'll talk about that a bit more. But yeah, right now, Litecoin all day for me. I mean, for people who keep asking me, what am I doing? I'm doing Litecoin, Bitcoin, all of that, because what's going to happen, I wouldn't be surprised in 3 to 4 weeks from now if Bitcoin goes up to 6,000. I would not be surprised. I'm just saying. Anyway, hit the like button. It's a quick video. We'll be back again, probably with another video tomorrow. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out. Peace.